What is up, everyone? This is Scher talking and welcome back to my channel. On today's video, I want to talk about an upcoming RPG title that will likely be announced during the next Xbox developer showcase happening on January 23. You may have heard about this information now. It's been running for 2 days, but I want to discuss what this game may be. Well, the original article comes from Windows Central and they say here, quote, Microsoft will still have some Xbox exclusives to reveal this year too, even if some of them are at least timed exclusives. Microsoft has its own Xbox Developer Direct on January 23 with Doom, The Dark Ages, South of Midnight, and Clair Obscur Expedition 33. There's also a mysterious fourth game, and I won't spoil what it is, but our sources indicate that it is a new entry in the legendary Japanese IP, which has decades of history and should make a lot of fans happy. Indeed, Microsoft has won some strong support from the region lately from studios like Square Enix for Final Fantasy, Hoyoverse for Genshin Impact, and Sega Atlus for Persona, and we suspect that this new game will help further that trend. Well, what is interesting to see here is that they are only mentioning RPG games from Japan, and Windows Central already knows what is this fourth game, and we can even click here on the article showcasing what is going to happen, and they will be announcing games from ID, Compulsion Games, Sandfall Interactive, and the fourth company that is not listed. There may be even more surprise, but at least it will be focusing on those 3 games and a fourth one. Well, that is interesting because the games that they were mentioning, like I said, are all Jrpgs, and there has been a lot of people discussing what this game may actually be. And I guess people are kinda stretching that much. There is an article here on Reddit that Xtasis claims that he's 95% sure on knowing the fourth game being announced on Xbox Direct, saying he mentioned it on the last video. And the games that he mentions in the video are the new Ninja Gaiden from Koei Tecmo, where he speculates that it's the most likely option, a Persona 4 remake, and a Final Fantasy IX remake, and a new Tales of game. And we shall be debunking all of these ideas here. Well, I know not much about Ninja Gaiden, and I don't think that is likely the case, since Windows Central were arguing about Japanese games that are also RPGs, and Ninja Gaiden is not really an RPG. Persona 4 Remake is a strange question because we just got Persona 3 Reload, and I don't think they will be ready to announce 4 Remake if they are working on it. It may even be true, but I don't think it's ready. Now, they will likely release Persona 6 before they release Persona 4 Remake. Okay, then Final Fantasy IX Remake will be strange as well, because Final Fantasy games are usually announced on Sony live streams or events. And Final Fantasy IX Remake has been on a lot of people's mouth for quite some time, since Nvidia had a leak, and it's likely happening anyway, but I don't know how long it's been in development and when they will be ready to announce this game. So even on that case, like I said, Microsoft did not release any exclusive Final Fantasy so far, and even though they have been releasing some trailers for Square Enix recently, for example with the latest Mana game, it was showcased on some Microsoft events. And as for Persona, Sega and Atlus have been on a very good agreement with Microsoft as well. We have lots of Persona games on Game Pass. You can see that they have released Metaphor Fantasia on their platform. They have also released most of their recent titles. As for Final Fantasy, we are also expecting them to release Final Fantasy VII Remake, Rebirth, and also Final Fantasy 16, but I don't think they will be announcing it at this moment, but it's also likely. Well, we still have a new Tales of game as a suggestion from Xtasis, and I don't think that is the case as well, because we will be getting Tales of Graces F on the upcoming day, so it's not really a smart move to announce a next game, especially if people just purchase a remaster of an old game. They could just decide to decline purchasing this game on launch window and wait for a new one, because new games, well, have better experiences usually. Not all the time though. Well, in my opinion, everyone here may be wrong and they can actually be talking about something else entirely. Well, Microsoft has tried to partner with Japanese developers in the past in order to draw Japanese players' attention, and they have released it during Xbox 360 Live. Blue Dragon, Infinity on Discovery, and Lost Odyssey. All of those games are released on the start of Xbox 360 Live. It didn't work so well because they didn't keep releasing these titles. They didn't sell well in Japan because Japan still prefers to purchase their PlayStation 5s and Nintendo Switch, especially with Nintendo Switch 2 coming. They will usually prefer those systems. So, in my opinion, they are developing an RPG that has a lot of appeal to the Western audience. So, well, some other people were discussing the idea of it being a Square Enix franchise that's a little dormant, like for example Valkyrie Profile or Star Ocean. I don't think those titles will be included. I am more of the opinion that it may be something that has been dormant as well, but even more than that. Something like Phantasy Star. I will see that thing happening. Or just Final Fantasy VII Rebirth Remake in 16, because this seems super likely to happen. We just don't know if they will be announcing these games during such an event. Anyway, I am excited because I want to see they showcasing Clair Obscur Expedition 33, because this game looks amazing and it looks like a mix of Shadow Hearts, Legend of Dragoon. Those games are games that people love, as you can see here. What if an old school turn-based JRPG had AAA visuals? Clair Obscur hopes to answer that question, and I really want to play this one. It looks like it has some sort of roguelike gameplay, because it seems like you die and reborn with something inherited. I don't know. I just want to play this game when the time comes. And because of this game also having this announcement alongside a Japanese developer, that would be pretty interesting. Anyway, that's it for today, my friends. What do you think about this all? What do you think will be the next game announced? Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Please click the like button if you haven't, and join our Discord server where we talk about RPGs and other games in general. I hope to see you soon in the next video or live stream. Goodbye.